Today we're going to do 5 questions of a maths chapter called Arithmetic Progression. So let's start with the first question. Find the sum of first 30 terms of an AP whose second term is 2 and seventh term is 22. So pause the video and read this question. Okay, what do you understand from this question? It is asking you have to find the sum of the first 30 terms. So here they are giving that n, that be the n is the last term, total last term. N is equal to 30 terms. So here is the n. 30 terms of an AP whose second term is 2. So the second term, what do you mean by second term? A2, right? So A2 A2 is 2 and seventh term is 22. So A7 is equal to 22. So what is the formula of an? An is a plus n minus 1 whole d, that is into d. So here n here given here is 2, so it will be a plus n minus 1 whole d, which will be a plus 2 minus 1, right? Whole d, which will be, to put it simply, a plus b, because 2 minus 1 is 1. Now next, a7. Here the giving n is, the term is 7. So it will be a plus 7 minus 1 whole d, which will be a plus 6d, right? So given here a2 is a plus d and a7 is a plus 6d. Now you can use one method, right? Here a plus d is equal to 2, right? And here a plus 6d is equal to 22. So put this as equation number 1 and here equation number 2. So think, what would it be? Just look at the equation. What would it be? There is a method called elimination method. You are eliminating it. So a plus d and a plus 60. So you are going to eliminate. Equation 1 and 2. So how do you do? A plus d is equal to 2 and a plus 6d is equal to 22. Now these two are common, right? So to make them 0, how do you do? You have to put positive or negative. Both of them are positive, right? So to cancel it, put a negative. So you have to subtract. So this will be 0. Here it will become minus. Here also become minus. So what will be the answer? This will be 5d, and here will be minus 22 plus 2 is how much? Minus 20, right? So minus 20. Minus 5d is equal to minus 20. So d, you cut the negatives. If you put this minus 5 here, there will be minus 20 by minus 50. So minus 5. That will be, what will be answer? 4. Hence d is equal to 4. And if you try to substitute this with a plus d, a plus d is equal to 2, right? So since this is 4, A is equal to 2 minus 4, which will be minus 2. Hence we found A and B. But they are asking us, to find the sum of the first 30 terms. Okay, so how to do the sum? What is the formula of sum of an AP, nth term of an AP? Sn is equal to what? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 whole d. Right. This is the formula. So pause the video and try to do the problem. Okay, now start. Now you did this. Let's see. What is n? N is 30, right? So 30. Wait. Before we do that, we should write S30 is equal to 30 by 2 into, what is A before? What do you find A? A is equal to minus 2, right? So with 2 into minus 2 plus 29, because 30 minus 1, 29 into 4. So how do you solve it? If you just divide both of this, you will get 15, right? So 15 into minus 4 plus, what is 29 into 4? What is 29 into 4? Let's see. 29, 4 will be 156. So 156, right? Sorry, 11. So 116. 116. So if you do 15 into, what is 116 minus 4? 112, right? So 112. Now you try to multiply this. 112 into 15. That if you do, this will be 10, 5, 6, 5, 2, 1, 1, which will be 1, 6, 8, 0. So did you get the answer? 1, 6, 8, 0 is the sum of the first 30 terms. Now time for the second. Okay. Now second question. The sum of the third and the seventh term of an AP is 6 and their product is 8. Find the first 16 terms of the AP. What does it mean? You pause the video, read the question, and try to think. Okay, so the sum of the third and seventh term, meaning there are two terms given, A3 and A7. Given here is sum of the third and seventh, which of an AP is 6. So sum means addition, right? So AP plus A7 is equal to 6. Yes, right. And the product, what does product mean? Yes, multiplication. So A3 into A7 is equal to 8. So 8. Now you try to substitute this A3 with the formula, that is an is equal to, yes, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 whole t. So here given us n is equal to 3. So what should you do? A plus 2b, because 3 minus 1 is 2, plus, what is this one? A plus 6b, yes, is equal to 6. Here we will put also with these two, that is a plus 2d into a plus 6d. So for now we'll keep it like this for the moment. Okay. Let's now focus on this guy, this addition. So here you can add, right? So 2a plus 2 plus 6 is, yes, 8. 8d is equal to 6. You can try to cut it up now with the numbers, because all of them divisible. So you take out 2 into a plus 4b and there 3 into 2, which is a is equal to 3, that is here cut, 2 is gone, and you're putting this guy here to the opposite side. So 3 minus 4d. A is equal to 3 minus 4d. Now this one you can put for this equation, right? You can put with that guy, right? Because a is here, put them with 3 minus 4d. So what do you get? 3 minus 4d plus 2d into 3 minus 4d plus 6d bracket is equal to 8. You got the equation now? Now pause the video and do this equation yourself. Okay, let's start. So, how you have to do? First, you have to think of this guy, right? So, how do you do? 3 minus 2d brackets into 3 will remain there. Minus 4 plus 6 is what? Plus 2, right? So, plus 2d equal to 8. Does this ring a bell to you? Does this ring a bell? It looks familiar. Number one formula. What is that formula? A minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b. Right. So 3 square, which should be 9, minus would be there. 2d. What is 2d square? What is 2d square? 4d square, right? So 4d square is equal to 8. Now you try to put this 4d to the other side, that is you put this here, this part, and this 8 put it here, which will be 1, because this is positive, put here negative. So it will be 1 is equal to 4d square, which will be d is equal to root of 1 by 4, which will be equal to what? What will be equal to? What will be equal to? D is equal to 1 by 2. Because here 2 is divisible, not 2 into 2, 2 up. 1, any root of 1 is 1 itself. So 1 by 2. Now, what do you have to do now? Read the question. Find the sum of first 16 terms of the 8. So you need one more guy. Who is that guy? A, right? So if you try to do with this formula, that is what we give in this equation, you will get A is equal to 3 minus 4 into 1 by 2, which is A is equal to, here cut, you will get 2. So 3 minus 2 is no? 1, na? So it is 1. But there is something. We don't even know if this is a plus or either this is positive or negative, because there might be doubts as well, right? Is this positive or negative? So we will be putting a plus minus 1 by 2. So there will be two cases, because either it is positive or it is negative. So you can try to put it both ways. Some where D is negative and some which D is positive. So you already got A is equal to 1, D is equal to plus or minus 2. That is if D is equal to plus 1 by 2. So far we did with plus only, which is what we got, A is equal to 1. But if it was negative, that will do after the sum of which D is positive. So what did I tell you the previous question? What is the formula for sum of the nth term in an AP? Sn is equal to n by 2 into, yes, 2a plus n minus 1 whole cube, which is equal to what? Sn n is 16, right? N is 16, right? And here, so S is 16, which 16 by 2 into 2a. 2a here is given 1, na? So 2 plus n minus 15 into 1 by 2, which will give you, what is 16 by 2? 8, right? So 8 into 15 by 2. Here if you put 2 here, 4. So 4 by 2 plus 15 by 2, which is 19 by 2. So 19 by 2, which will be, here cut, you get 4. So what is 19 into 4? What is 19 into 4? Let's try here. 19 into 4. What is it? So 9 4 is 36. 6, 3, 7. 4, 3, 7. So 76. Hence S16 here is 76. Now this is so far case 1. So what do you have to do with case 1? D we already found out as plus or minus 1 by 2. So what do you have to do that? We already did positive. Now we have to do negative. So D is equal to minus 1 by 2. So A is equal to 3 minus 4D, which will lead to minus and minus will be plus. So it will be 3 plus 2, which will be 5. Otherwise we got 1, right? A. Now we got 5. How do you solve this problem? Now the sum, right? So sum we already got is 16, right? 16 is equal to 16 by 2, which is 8 into 2a, right? Which is 2 into 5 plus 15 into minus 1 by 2. How do you solve this here? Just pause the video, and solve this equation. So what do you get? 8 into 10 plus, sorry, minus 15 by 2, which will lead to 8 into 5 by 2, because if you want to make the LCM same, right, denominator same, 2 here, 20 by 2, so 20 minus 15 will be, yes, correct, 5, so 5 by 2. So hence you got this guy, it will become 4, so it will be 20. Hence S16 is 20. That is when D is equal to minus 1 by 2. But when D is equal to plus 1 by 2. So you got the difference. So you have to write both of these. That is, if you are getting a root and you don't know if it's plus or minus, so you put plus or minus, and you have to get both. Okay, case 1 and 2. So far we are doing case 2, where case 2 is D is equal to minus 1 by 2, and where case 1 was plus 1 by 2. So now let's do the third question. Okay, now the third question, find the last 10 terms of the AP 8, 10, 12, 14, so on to 126. So what does this problem say? Tell me, what does the problem say? The last 10 terms. The last 10 terms. But here they have the first 5 here. First 10 will be there. And they are asking the last term. So they are telling that this is the starting. So the last is the starting part. So first we will try to find the D here. Then we can start with the last terms, last 10 terms. So let's try 10 and 8. So A2 minus A1 is equal to D, right? Which is 10 minus 8 is equal to 2, right? Now they are asking the last 10 terms. So here is given 2, right? So what comes before 126 if you subtract by 2? So let's see, start it. Let 126 be the starting time. Your B A. Okay. So if this is the starting term, it will be 126, 124, because subtracting by 2, right? Then 122 and so on till what? 10 and 8. So we got the A1, A2, A3. Now if you subtract this to find the D here, you will get minus 2. How? D is equal to, this is A and A2. So it will be 124 minus 126, which will be minus 2. So here is minus 2, but here 2, right? But that's the first terms. Now this is the last terms, right? So D is 2. Now we are asking AP, right? So what should we do in this? What should we do? One second. So we should find the sum. So how are you going to find the sum? Sorry, the question was find the sum of the last 10 terms of the AP. So What is the formula for the sum of the last term of an AP? Sn, right? And here they given that n is the 10 because last 10 terms, no, so n is 10. Hence Sn is equal to n by 2, where 2a plus n minus 1 whole d. Right. So since it's given n is equal to 10, S10 is equal to 5 because 10 by 2 5. So what did you get for A? 126, right? So go into 126 plus 9 into minus 2. Okay? Into minus 2. So I am of this S10 is equal to 5 into 126 into 2 is how much? How much is it? Let's see, 2, 5 and 2. So 2, 5, 2 plus, what is 9 minus 2? Not plus, right? Since minus there will be minus 18. Alright. So 2, 5, 2 minus 18 will be how much? For this 4, for this 5, you get 4, so this will be 3, you have 1, yeah, 10 minus 8 is how much? 5, right? Is it 5? 4, right? What do you think? 4, na? So 4. And here 2. So 5 into 234, which will give you as 10 is equal to 2, 0, we will do this 7, 1170. Hence the sum of the last 10 terms of the AP is 1170. Now the next question. Okay, so the fourth question. Find the sum of all the 11 terms of an AP whose middlemost term is 30. So pause the video, read the question and understand. They are asking the sum of all the 11 terms. So given here n is equal to 11 of an AP whose middlemost term is 30. So how do you find the middlemost term when the AP is not given? How do you find it? So there's a formula for that. Middle most term is equal to n plus 1 by 2, because n, which is given here 11, is odd. So to make, you can't half and odd, right? Let's take it 3 by 2, 7 by 2, 11 by 2. Can you half it? Why? Because it's an odd number, so you can't half it. The only guy who can be halved is even. So how we're going to do is, if the n is an odd number, we add it. But if it is a negative, if it is even, you minus it by 1. That is how you try to half it. So, not necessarily minus 1. Okay. So, n plus 1 by 2, which is 11 plus 1 by 2, which is 12 by 2, which is 6. Hence, n, which is in the middlemost term, is 6, which will give you A6 is equal to 30, because they give here the middlemost term is 30, isn't it? So what you're going to do here is you're going to find the A and you're going to find the D. So how are you going to do that? Here A6 is A6 is equal to A plus 5D, which will give you 30 is, what is A? A is not given, right? So we'll put that as A and plus 5D. So A plus 5D. Now how are you going to solve this problem? So we'll do one thing. We keep it like this. We just go directly with the sum, shall we? So Sn, which is 11, is equal to 11 by 2 into 2a plus 10d. So how are you going to solve this? So this is common, right? 2 and 10. So 11 by 2 into 2 into a plus 5d. Isn't that common? Isn't this part similar to this part? Which could be easy. How? S11 is equal to 11 by 2 into 2 into 30. We can put this 30 here. And what do we get? 11 into 30, right? That's cut these two. You get 30 into that, which would be how much? 330. Hence, we got the answer of sum. So, sum of all the 11 terms of an AP is 330. Now, let's move on to the last question. Okay. Now, fifth question. Find the sum of the first 20 terms of an AP in which third term is 7 and the seventh term is 2 more than thrice of its third term. So pause the video and try to understand this question. Read and try to understand what the question is asking you. So they are asking here that we have to find the sum of the first 20 terms of an AP in which the third term, that is to say A3 is 7. 7. And the seventh term is 2 more than thrice of its third term. What do you mean by that? Here the A7 is 2 more than its third term. So what do you mean by that? It means it is 3A3 plus 2. Either you can put it 2 plus 3A2 or 3A2 plus 2. Sorry, 2 plus 3A3. So, yeah. Now, what we have to do? This is split this way. What is A3? A plus 2D is equal to 7. And here, A plus 6D is equal to 3 into A plus 2D plus 2, which would be 3A plus 6D plus 2, which would be A plus 6D. Now I can substitute this, right? Here will be 2A. Here will be 6D, 6D cut. Here will be how much? Minus 2, where A is equal to minus 1. Now if you have to substitute this one with this, you will get D. So A plus 2 should be A plus, let's say A is equal to 7 will be minus 2, right? So it will become plus 2, which will be 9. A is equal to 9. Sorry. So I did an error. Please forgive me. Actually, it's 2D is equal to minus 1. So it will be 8 here. And D is equal to 4. Sorry. D is equal to 4. Now, what are you going to do next? There's the sum, right? So get the sum. How much is the term? N is equal to how much? 20, right? Let's give here 20. So Sn, which will be S20, is equal to 20 by 2 into how much? 2a, right? 2 into a is 2 into minus 1 plus 19 into 4. So what are we going to do? This will be 10 into minus 2 plus 76, which will be 740. Hence, the answer is the sum of the first 20 terms of an AP is 740. So, thank you. Please subscribe, share, and like.